Hey, welcome back. I wanted to do just a quick unboxing for this to kind of show off. An old friend had given me this. They had a couple expansions and they didn't like this one for whatever reason, and so they gave it to me to try out, and I haven't really gotten to try it out yet. It does come with some player like starting cities or wonders, and then you've got some tokens here and some cards, and they're all marked with the expansion symbol. If I can, expansion symbol. But the main thing I wanted to show off was the new things I got on sale during the Amazon Prime days. Now, if you notice, this box is a little bit longer, and I can't tell if it's thicker or not, because the way these boxes are made, they do poke down a little bit, but I don't think it's quite that much. And I'm hoping that once I get it unboxed, it'll be a little bit skinnier, so it'll fit into my shelf the way I have it on my screen. So let's just start with this one. This, I can't remember if I got it for like 10 or 11 bucks. And I usually don't focus on expansions too much, because I always feel like I'm looking for good deals, and I'm always getting a game at a great price, and I'm like, I can get a whole game for that price. But this time I decided to go ahead and do this and give it a try. So we have Roma and Abu Shimbal. So got a couple of new wonders there to work on. Here's some instructions. Now, the main thing with the leaders, of course, are the leader cards, which is really easy to introduce, because you simply do a pre-round of drafting the opposite direction. And so it's no new mechanic, except for everyone will start with 4 leaders, and then you tell them, if you want to use a leader that round, you hire them at the beginning of that round to get the bonuses, but you don't have to. So it is, and of course the leader cards look like this, so they really stand out different. Of course, the biggest problem I have with this game is the black backs of the cards. These are relatively thin cards for what you get, and they're black, so shuffling they will leave marks pretty easy. So that's a little unfortunate. Everything does seem to store in there fairly well. All the cardboard pieces always punch clean. Seven Wonders is good about that. All their cardboard bits are clean and thick, so that's fine. Got a little, some extra scoring pad. Actually, you could probably put these in here. This would be better, just to make it easier to grab them. So you've got that little curve. But I'm hoping that by punching this out, it'll help the lid close a little bit better. But I just thought it was strange that, oops. The main thing I was wanting to check out was the differences in the boxes. I don't know if it's a different print, different edition, but you can see that the box is not as long, it's not quite as wide, and it does not look quite as thick. It could be. No, it's not. So I don't know what the difference is in that. Now you can tell it's a different run, because this has the large reposts and this has the small reposts in the corner. But that's the leaders. It's a really good expansion if you are looking to improve your Seven Wonders game experience a little bit, because like I said, it doesn't add a lot of complexity, and your only thing you're doing is adding an extra draft round. So it's really easy to introduce. This one I was really interested in. And again, I got this, I can't remember, 10, 11 bucks. And You have and Carthage. But you have these here, which I thought was kind of cool. Now, these are just card stock, like your regular decks of cards. But you have these edifices, I think they're called. Yeah. So you have these common buildings that people can work on. Now, if it gets made during the game, people contribute throughout the game and it gets made, then the people that helped get rewards. But if for some reason it does not get completed, the people that did not contribute get penalized because it's like, hey, it's your fault. And I thought that was kind of cool. So you get to pick and choose if you want to help out or not. And then it's got these cool little bits here. Oh, look at this. This is cool. Feels really good. Looks really good. And it's hard to see on camera. Let's see if I can get it to focus. They have little grooves on it, which is really cool. The columns do. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm liking that. There we go. And then we got the large ones, the golden arches. Yeah, they all have pretty good detail too. They feel good. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Got more scoring pads for you and a little bin here. And again, these are just the same thin card stock. That is my biggest complaint about Seven Wonders is for the price you're getting, the cards are always they feel a little thin, and then they've got the print all the way to the edge, which does make it look nice and clean while it's new, but once it gets worn, they don't look as good. Let's get this punched out real quick. Got some extra war tokens, and then I'm assuming that these are your penalties for not contributing on building the edifices. Here we go. Those fit down. Nope, they don't fit down inside of a groove, so the box is just a tiny bit bigger than it needs to be. There you go. I just wanted to show that off because I was slightly confused when I saw the boxes and I tried to stack two into my or put them like this into my slot there, but on the shelf next to Seven Wonders, it wouldn't quite fit. So, but yeah, I thought if I was gonna open them up, why not just do it on camera? So that's a look at some of the newer versions of the Seven Wonders expansions and what you get for what you pay.